Hi everyone, and welcome to Haley K Studio. I like to share Procreate tutorials that have been designed for beginners or just for anybody that is wanting to use a new skill in Procreate. Skills that are easy to master and don't require a whole lot of deep Procreate knowledge. So whether you're a beginner or you're just looking to refine your skills in Procreate, this is a great tutorial for you. What I will be showing you today is how to create a gradient effect using the Gaussian blur in Procreate. If you've ever been working on a project and you want to add a gradient effect, but you've noticed that Procreate doesn't have a gradient effect as just a straight effect that you can apply to an image, you can try this method in Procreate and you can create your own gradient effect using the effects that are available in Procreate. So I'm going to show you a couple different types of gradients, and we're going to start off with the linear gradient. So you can use this effect on an image that you've already made, a project that you've already started. So I have just a layer chosen and I have a color chosen here, and I'm just going to fill in that entire canvas. I want to crop this down, and I'm going to do that easily by just lifting this up. And now I have half filled color with color and half of it is just transparent. It looks white, but that is transparent because we are using that on its own layer. Then you go to adjustments and then Gaussian blur. And then you just pull that over, you drag that over this line here, this percentage line here, to whatever percentage that you're happy with, and then you have your gradient. And you'll see here that it does create a transparent gradient that you can use in your image. So that is the linear gradient. Next, we are going to create a radial gradient. So again, I am just going to fill my canvas here with this chosen color. And I'm going to grab my eraser, and I'm just going to erase a big circle in the middle. And I have this, I'm going to set it to circle and just put it as much in the middle as I can. And now we have our empty space in the middle that once we go to Gaussian blur and turn that up, we have a space in the middle that is now a gradient. And you can see again that it is transparent. The next gradient that I'm going to show is called a reflected gradient. So again, I'm going to color fill this in, and then I am going to grab my transform pointer. I'm going to drag the color fill over, and then I'm just going to duplicate that and drag it back to the other side, and then flatten that out. And you can see in the little picture that there is a space in the middle that is transparent, and then back to Gaussian blur and drag your Apple Pencil over, and you have a reflected gradient. So now that I've shown you a few of these gradients, it is so simple to do, and you can really apply this in so many different ways. And now I'm going to show a multi-point gradient, and it's kind of like the radial one, or you can do any shape, but you can just erase different points in your canvas, fill color. They can overlap, or you can kind of make it more sparse. And then once you add that Gaussian blur, you kind of have like multi-point gradient, which is good for like a shadow if you're trying to make like a shadow effect. It kind of adds like an organic feel to your gradient. And of course, we don't just want only one color gradients with just transparency. Sometimes we want to have a multicolor gradient. So I'm going to color fill this color. I'm going to choose another color, and I'm going to choose this yellow here. And what I want to do is I want to add my selector here, or my lasso tool, and I'm going to use the rectangle, and I'm going to use color fill. And now we've got a color filled space just using that lasso tool. And now once we add the Gaussian blur, it creates kind of like a sunset effect with the two different colors. So that is a beautiful gradient that you can use as like a sky. There's so many different applications for this type of gradient, a multicolor gradient, and you can add as many colors as you want. And use that Gaussian blur tool, and it'll create a beautiful gradient for you. And then suppose you want to add this gradient to a set of letters or a word. So I'm just going to use this gradient that I have created, add some text. I'm going to change my text to white. Just going to say Hello. Just going to make it pretty big. Put this below my gradient layer here. Just going to kind of center it so we're getting as much of the gradient as possible. And then I am going to create a clipping mask to that word. So I'm going to go to the gradient and add a clipping mask. And you can even grab that word that you have and move it around to see where in that gradient you want. And then you have your letters or your word or whatever you're trying to add a gradient to, clipped right to that word, and you've got your gradient. The last gradient I'm going to show you is adding a gradient to a line drawing. So I have black chosen here, and I have an image of a butterfly in a stamp that I want to use for this, and I'm just going to stamp that in. I want to center that. I'm going to add a gradient inside the wings of this butterfly to create a really beautiful colored butterfly wing effect. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to duplicate that, and then I want to fill in this part of the butterfly with black. Okay, so now we have a filled in, just a black flat version of the butterfly that we chose. So this is our chosen butterfly, but here's just a flat black version of it. And then I am going to turn on alpha lock on that butterfly, and I'm going to use my lasso tool again, but I'm going to just have it freehand, and I'm not going to use color fill. But what I will do is I will create a lasso, and I will choose another color. So I'll choose this purple and fill that in, and then I will unselect that lasso, and I will grab another lasso and choose my next color, and I'll choose kind of like a pink color, and then I will do one more lasso of this last section, and I'm going to grab kind of a blue color. So now we have this multicolored butterfly that we are going to add that Gaussian blur to. And I'm going to put that top layer of the line drawing on so we can kind of see the whole thing. And then we turn on that Gaussian blur, and it creates that beautiful sunset butterfly wing effect. And you can kind of see it there a little more, how beautifully it made that gradient. And the reason I liked using the alpha lock and filling it in that way is because it added more colors to our little palette of colors here. And I just think it's even more beautiful when it kind of mixes new colors for us that we weren't expecting. So there you have the different ways that you can create a gradient in Procreate. If you have another way you like to create a gradient in Procreate, go ahead and comment below and let me know how you like to use that feature in Procreate. And creating those gradient effects in Procreate using that Gaussian blur adjustment is a simple but really powerful technique that can add some depth and interest to your digital artwork. So keep practicing and experimenting with different features of Procreate, and you'll have fun and you'll have a deeper understanding of this program. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to give me a like, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and subscribe and click on the video in the next slide, and I will show you another cool feature on Procreate. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.